Hello everyone, this is Pankaj Tade from EOV. Today we'll see how to create basic REST APIs using Express.js in Node.js applications. For that purpose, I have created some files. You can see the file structure over here. So basically what I did first is I have used the node init. Using this, I have created this package.json file. I have run the command node space init, so it created the package.json file. Here I have written one start script, node index.js, which will run my node application. Okay, then I have no database here, so no database connections. So I have created one data.json file where I have some sample data written. So I'll be using this data.json file in this application. This is the one file I have created, which is index.js, okay, where I'll be using Express. Now, where I'll write all my REST APIs here. Okay, so now if you want to use Express, you need to install it first. So to install the Express, you need to use the command npm I or npm install Express. So this will install your Express in your application, which will come here in this node modules. And now we will use that Express. How to use it? So first, import it in your index.js. To import it, I have used one Express variable here where I have written require Express. Now I need to initiate it. So for that purpose, I have created the instance of it. In line number 3, you can see in app variable, I have created a new instance of this Express, which is new space Express. Okay, now this is a port where I'll be running my Node.js application. Okay, so I need to listen this port. So for that purpose, I have used app.listen, and inside that callback, I have just to let know that server has been started. I have added this console log here. So let's start this application. So npm start, it will start our application. Okay, you can see server started on port 8001. Now let's start with creating one basic API, which is the get API. Okay, so if you want to write a get API, what you need to write here is app.get. So get is the get method I'll be using. Okay, here I need to write the URL or a route slash, suppose it's a slash API slash users. What this URL will do, it will give me all the user list I have in my this data file. Okay. I have imported this data file here. You can see constant user equals to data.json, require data.json. Okay, so I need to use this data and display it on the server, on the page. So this is the route where I need to display the data. Okay, after that my callback will come, callback function. Okay, now what are the parameters for this callback now? So there is request and response. So request will be whatever request will be coming to the server, and response will be the response we will send to the client. So here now I need to show all the data whichever is in my data.json file. For that purpose, what I'll do, I'll return this response. So yeah, I'll return the JSON file here. So that's why what I need to do here is JSON into bracket. What I need to return here is the users data. So users is the this variable. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll just restart my server. You can use NodeMon to automatic render the all the changes. I'll just use name start. Now my server has been started on 8001. So you can see here localhost 8001. Oh, sorry. Localhost 8001. So here we don't have any root route here, so that's why it is saying cannot get slash. So now I need to add API slash users. So you can see here all the data has been populated from my data.json file. Now I need to get data for particular user. So what I need to do here is I'll just copy it, paste it. So now from users I need to get data for, you can see here in my data.json file there is ID1, ID2, ID3. So I need data for particular the user with particular ID. So for that purpose, if you want to pass any dynamic value here, what you need to write is, it's like this, ID. So this is a variable. You can use whatever you want. I have used ID. You can use user ID or anything else you want. Okay. Now I need to fetch this ID in one variable here. So for that purpose, what I'll do is, suppose constant ID is my variable, and here I need request.params request.params.id. Okay, but now this comes as a string, so you need to convert it to the number. So it will be like number into bracket ID. Okay, now we got the ID. Now we need to find this ID in our data, whatever data we have in data.json file. For that purpose, suppose I'll create one variable constant. Suppose user is equals to. Now I need to find it from users. So users dot find. I'll use the find function for this find method. Find into bracket. Here the parameter I'll get is, let's say, user. This is my callback. Okay. Now in this callback, I need to return if my ID matches with the ID which is in this user. So for that purpose, what I need to write here is return user dot ID equals to my ID. Sorry, user dot ID is equals to ID. Okay, so now once we get this user, now I need to return this user, right? So for that, for this I need to write return response dot JSON into bracket, it's user. Okay, let's save it, restart the server, and then start. Let's see what happens now. Is it started? Yes, server has been started. If I refresh it, you see this data. Now I'll pass, suppose, user ID 1. Here you get the information for user ID 1. If I pass user ID 2, here you will get the information of user ID 2. If 3, and so on. So how we pass this dynamic value for ID in our code is using this colon. Okay. Now how to write the same way. Now this is the get API we have created. The post API would be the same. It would be like app.post. Okay. Here you'll get the you need to write the route, suppose slash API slash users, okay, and slash colon ID. Suppose now I don't I cannot perform any post operation here, so that's why I'll just write the basic return, success return. My parameters would be request, comma, response. So now here where I'll just return one response dot JSON, where it will be like success true. Okay, so this is the way we write post method here. Okay. Now in same way you can write others as well. Okay, but now you can see this is the get and this is a post. You have the same route for this and for the post as well. So instead of writing these differently, we can combine it as well. So how to combine it? So it will be like app dot route. Okay, app dot route, and you will have you need to write URL here. So my URL is this. Sorry, my URL is will come here. Okay, and now I have added the route here. So now whatever you want, you can write here. Dot get method will come here. Okay, if you want, and whatever we have written in this get method, it will be this. The next is dot post. It will be also the same. So request and response. Yeah, it is so. So in this way you can write it in a combined way. Okay. So yeah, in this way you can write all your basic REST APIs. That's it for now. Thank you so much, everyone.